I'm gonna go in with my Danessa Iris. It's literally so perfect. Today I'm gonna use Refi on my brows, and I just started using it again. I'm in love again. And like, if you really have thick brows, then take it and go like this, like almost like you're combing it through. Don't worry about the mesh, you're gonna clean that up. Go ahead and use the brush part, flatten my brows, shaping them the way that I like them. The key with this product is that you want to make sure that you let this dry down before you go in and fill your brows in. So while I wait for that to dry down, I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Born This Way. This is in the shade Warm Sand. I know that this is really bright, but I really love a bright brow moment. I just feel like it helps to sculpt. I like to carve my brows out first before I go in now. I think that it helps guide me. I'm using One Size Secure the Glow. This stuff right here, oh my goodness, it is so freaking good. Get into that glow. Do we see it? I know you see it. I'm gonna go in with my CoverGirl, and I'm just gonna go ahead and fill my brows in. And when I do my brows, I love to do my tails first. And then I take the other side of the brush and I like to just like brush that through. For my foundation, I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal. This is literally the best drugstore foundation, hands down. The coverage on this, look at that. I never have to color correct with this ever. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Best Skin Ever. And this is in the shade 35N. Currently scraping the sides on this. I will be at Sephora because I need this shade again. While I wait for that to dry down, I'm gonna go in with my Made by Mitchell curve case. This is deep. I like to take an angle brush. It just helps with carving, and I'm mixing Shade and Laid and Chocolate Charm together. I feel like it just gives like the perfect bronze for my skin complexion. Take your time with this product because honestly, it's buildable. You don't want to pack it on because then it can become too overwhelming. I know that it's not blended over here. Don't worry about it. Once we blend our concealer out, it's gonna all just mesh in together. Makeup is always such a trust the process type of thing. Oh, I freaking love this brush right here. This is YSL's concealer brush. This is like by far one of my favorite concealer brushes I've ever used, hands down. Let's go ahead and blend this out really quick. I blend really fast, but that's because I have been doing my makeup for so long. The reason why I love this brush so much, you fit it to your eyes. If you're hitting over here in this area, just turn it to the side. I feel like it's about to like replace my Real Techniques brush. Maybe not too much. My brush is dirty, but it's rounded, so it's just like so easy to blend out the edges. Okay, y'all know I love me a good bright under eyes, so I'm going to use my Milani, and I'm just going to brighten up my under eyes. And this is in the shade 140 Pure Beige. Yeah, she's bright. I want to try out my Huda Beauty today. I tried out the cherry one that she sent me. Yeah, she's stunning. I actually think that I'm going to use the cherry one too today. It's so cute. I think I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand because I actually don't want to be mixing like my foundation in on this. All of my brushes are like dirty, so it's like really hard to find a brush right now. That is the prettiest freaking pink purple lilac ube shade, and as you can see, it works for us dark skin babe. I'm gonna go on with my other Huda, and this is in the shade Black Cherry. This one is so cute too. Hold on, because I don't want to mix these too much. I will say my only complaint with the blushes is the applicator. I'm a girl that loves to just pack on a color. A little applicator really does make it a little hard for me to do that. This is so pretty. This combo right here, yeah, she eats. Once I get to the point of like bright under eye, I love to use a powder puff. It's like smooth, like it smooths out your under eyes, and I love that. Look at that. I've been obsessed with my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I've been grabbing for this because I've just been loving the way that it has been setting my under eyes. So I'm just gonna go back in with my powder puff really quick. I'm such a creaser, so the way I have to make sure that I go back through and blend it out before doing this. Like, look how that just set my under eyes so perfectly. And always smooth out your powder puff into your hand before you go in with it so that it just helps distribute the powder through your powder puff, but also it will apply like a lump of freaking powder underneath your eyes, causing you to look crazy. I'm also gonna apply this onto my chin. Whatever I have left over from my chin, I go ahead and I put it on my forehead. Moving on to bronzer, I have not been able to find a good bronzer that gives me the effects of Juvia's Place, so I have been rocking with Juvia's Place. I have come across other bronzers and they're good, but the color that, like, you know, I like to take a little angle brush and do my nose contour because it helps with getting like my nose snatched. I don't really take it down the bridge of my nose as much anymore. Like I do, but I don't. And then I love to take it to like do like a little bit of a lift. So I do it over here. And then I want to like give an illusion that I have like a button nose. So I'm like rounding out the bottom of my nose a little bit, if that makes sense. If need be, just go back in with your powder puff to like fix whatever. I'm using my Made by Mitchell palette. This is volume 2. I'm gonna go in with Pinkles. And whenever we're talking about blush placement, you need to be putting your blush here, like directly underneath your eyes. It also gives you the lifted effect. Started doing this over the summertime. Like this is when I adopted this way of putting my blush on, and ever since then I have not been able to stop doing this. I'm gonna go in with Strawberry Moto, but I'm only gonna take a dab of that because she's giving pigment real bad. I'm also gonna put this on the tip of my nose. Taking Carsland's translucent setting powder, I'm gonna put this on my smile line. I'm gonna buff out my smile lines. Doing the same thing I do with my regular powder. I just smooth it out on my hand. I do not put this on neatly. I just smack it on because honestly it doesn't matter. Huda also sent me her cinnamon bun shade in her Easy Bake. I used this the other day to carve out my cheeks. It was like literally the perfect shade. New setting powder obsession alert. We look ghostly and that's okay. All of that, we're just gonna spray it away. We're doing my go-to glam today. For my eyes, I'm gonna go in and prime my eyes with my e.l.f. Go ahead and blend that out really quick. The brown shade in this, that's the one I'm using. And I'm just gonna put that all over my crease, all over my leg, and then bring the color like a little bit in the fronts of my brows. A lighter shade here to like blend the concealer and this color together. This has been my go-to shimmery shade palette. It's the most prettiest shades ever. Literally so freaking cute. Like every last one of these shimmery shades. Yeah, that was a really good choice. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the brush that I used before and just blend that out. And I'm gonna go in with the black cream shade and align my waterline. Black shade in there, and I'm gonna smake that out. Let me put my lashes on really quick and then we're gonna do the lip combo. I'm gonna go in with my Sephora. This is in the shade Dark Horse. This was a really good choice. I'm gonna go in with my Pat McGrath. This is in the shade Nude Venus. Going in with my Fenty Beauty in Fuchsia Flex. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. Tell me this is not the most prettiest beat. So pretty. Let me know what you guys think about the lighting. Make sure you go and follow my other socials and we'll talk later. Bye.